You may contact Newport Dental at 509-447-3105. That's 447-3105. Newport Dental, where their goal is to make your mouth healthy.
We are the Grizz. 91.5 Cubs FM.
Cubs FM would like to thank Excess Portable Service for their support. Excess Portable Service provides portable chemical toilet rentals by the day, week, bi-weekly, or monthly for your construction site, business, weddings, and special events. You may contact Excess Portable Service Monday through Friday from 8 till 3:30 at 208-448-2290. That's 208-448-2290. You'll be pleased with our portables. That's Excess Portable Service.
Welcome back to Lakeside High School, the Grizzlies battling the Eagles. Now we take a look at Lakeside. The Eagles have a respectable record of 10-5, and in their latest game against the Medical Lake Cardinals, Micah Holmes scored 26 as the Eagles defeated the Cardinals 70-60. Javon Williams added to the scoring rampage by cashing in 15 points. Last time Newport played Lakeside, Newport was victorious 67-52. It was a very good game all the way up to the end, but Newport went on a run towards the end to get the 15-point win. That was a look at Lakeside. We'll be back with starting lineups and tip-off on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Cubs FM thanks Caltran, the Kalispell Tribal Transit System, for their sponsorship of this broadcast. Caltran is a public transportation service operating on a fixed route from North Spokane to the Camas Wellness Center 3 times per day. Their services are also provided to the surrounding areas such as Cusick, Ione, Usk, and Newport. You may contact the Caltran office at 509-447-7247, or you may find them on the web at kalispelltribe.com.
Newport McDonald's, locally owned and operated, is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Located on Highway 2 in Newport, serving the Newport, Old Town, and Priest River areas for over 24 years. McDonald's is open Sunday through Thursday from 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. and Friday and Saturday until 12 a.m. McDonald's serves burgers, chicken McNuggets, McCafe drinks, and all-day breakfast. You can find them on the web at mcdonalds.com. Newport McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Newport Hospital and Health Services is a proud and valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Newport Community Hospital is a trauma level 4 facility that offers many services including a 24-hour ER, diagnostic imaging, physical and rehabilitative therapy, general surgical care, birthing rooms, and laboratory services. Newport Hospital and Health Services is on the web at www.phed1.org, or you can call them at 509-447-2441. Again, that number is 509-447-2441.
Cubs FM would like to thank Newport Car Wash for their support of this broadcast. Newport Car Wash, located at 320 Union Avenue, is open 24 hours daily and offers a fully automated touchless drive-through service, self-service bays, and vacuums, both coin or prepaid token operated. You may contact Newport Car Wash for prepaid token information at 208-448-2290. Newport's only automated self-service car wash. That's Newport Car Wash. Newport Laundry is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM and this broadcast. Newport Laundry, located at 420 West Spruce, is open Monday through Sunday 8 to 7. Newport Laundry provides coin-operated self-service laundry facilities, personal and commercial full-service laundry, and drop-off dry cleaning services. You may contact Newport Laundry at 509-447-2809. Newport's full-service laundry and dry cleaning facility. That's Newport Laundry.
Welcome to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. I'm Xander Adams here with Josh Carlson. We're at Lakeside High School in 9 Mile, Washington. We're about to enjoy a very good league matchup. The last game, as if you probably heard in our pregame, the Grizzlies topped the Lakeside Eagles by 15, but up until the fourth quarter, a very close-fought game, and then in just the closing minutes, the Newport lead just kept building and building. Grizzlies able to take away a 15-point lead and add to their record at the time, which was, I think, 6-1 at the time, adding another win to that. So it'll be an exciting game to see tonight, to see how the Grizzlies have improved over the month that they haven't played the Eagles and vice versa. And also, just last Tuesday, the Grizzlies played the Colville Indians, a rematch from earlier this season, except it was played at Newport High School, and that was just a blowout. The Grizzlies doubling the Colville Indians' points. It was 66-33 by the end. Tug Smith added 20 to the Newport's win, with Danny Bradbury following with 9, as you probably just heard, making the record 12-1 now. Very, very good record. Just the second best record in the Northeast A-League. Deer Park is 13-0.
Yeah, but taking a look at state rankings on a website that we usually look at for that the WIAA site. In fact, Newport is ranked number 2 in state and is above Deer Park, which I thought was strange at first, but then I took a look at Deer Park's schedule, and their schedule this year has been pretty weak so far. But Newport, on the other hand, has played both Colfax and St. George's, both 2 top of the B League teams, and St. George is expected to win state this year for the B schools, of course, and Colfax, I believe, was ranked 2nd in the B team schools. So there's a reason why Newport is up there at that number 2 spot as opposed to Deer Park.
Yeah, definitely. Grizzlies have been playing very well all season. Whether or not maybe the oldest or most mature of teams with just 3 seniors and a lot of underclassmen, they're definitely making it up for it with their skill and their team chemistry. Their chemistry is unreal. You come out you watch these Newport games, and they just put on a show. They're getting every pass, fantastic looks, because they always have this bond between each other, really, and they just know where everyone is. That's largely due to the fact all these sophomores you'll see on the court, Michael Owen, Ben Krog, Tegan Prange, all played together when they were younger. Nick Deerwester as well played together on same team, so they're able to they know how they all play, and they're able to give each other the ball, and they trust each other to do what they need to do.
Yeah, and definitely looking at this year, Newport has improved in terms of their communication on the court. Excuse me. And you definitely see that as they've gone on in the season. They're making passes that I don't think they would have known, or would have even tried at the beginning of the season. Like 2 games ago, I believe it was, when Michael Owen made a behind-the-head pass, no-looker, and found its target. It was a fantastic pass.
Oh, yeah. He drew all the attention and just threw it right over his head, straight into Ben Krog's hands, who finished it with a reverse layup. Just beautiful play played down low and around the perimeter by the Grizzlies, as they just have so much team chemistry. Now jumping into starting lineups for Lakeside, we have a Javon Williams, a junior, a senior in Michael Holmes, he's 6'2", a 5'11" senior, Tristan Cox, and a 6'2" junior, Brandon Fields, a 6'1" junior, Crosby Giza. Of course, the regular starting lineups for the Grizzlies, Tug Smith, Michael Owen, Ben Krog, Tegan Prange, and Danny Bradbury. We're now preparing for tip. Grizzlies wearing black and white, Lakeside with white and green. The ball's tipped by Lakeside, but retrieved by Smith for the Grizzlies. They're going to be traveling left to right on your radio dial to kick off this game. Krog on the right wing, passing it up to Smith at point. Very deep 3 on the left wing for Bradbury. Splashes right in to kick off this game. 3-0 with 7:45 left in the first, and that's a bold attempt, but it falls. Lakeside ball on the left wing, driving in is Giza. Looking for a pass, hands it off to Cox. Another 3 on the other side of the court. Barely misses on left rim by Cox. Giza grabs the board and throws it back in for Lakeside. It's 3-2 with 7:30 left in the first. Bradbury on left wing, pitching it across the court to the right wing to Krog. Drops it into the right block. Nice fake pass by Owen. Gets him a little bit more of an opening, so he rolls it in. 5-2 with 7:15 left in the first. Lakeside ball on the right block. Jumping up, passing out to left wing, a pump fake, and then passing back out to the right elbow. Another shot for Giza, misses. Smith retrieves the ball for the Grizzlies. 7 minutes left in the first. Grizzlies up by 3. Krog, pump fake on the right corner, step over 3. Does not hit rim there. It's Lakeside ball. Credit that rebound to Brandon Field. Giza now at point. Handing it off to Holmes. We got a haircut, actually. He's on the right wing now. Screen set. Pick and roll. Stolen away by Smith now on the right block. Grizzly ball. Moving to left wing all the way to the high post. Handing it back out to Krog. Dumping it into the right block, and it's tipped away by Holmes. Grizzlies retrieve it now. Left wing, Bradbury. Step back 3. Missing. It's retrieved by Williams for Lakeside. 6:24 left in the first. It's 5-2. At the right elbow now is Field for Lakeside. Handing off to Holmes. Taking a 3 at the point. Sinks it in. Tying the game at 5 with 6:13 left in the first. At the left wing, Owen taking to the block. Hook shot. Rolling out. Rebounded by Giza. Throwing it high as he saves it. Bradbury grabs it and loses the ball there. Williams taking it away for Lakeside. It's a 2-on-2 fast break. Nice Euro step, gets him open on the right block to sink the layup. Grizzlies down by 2 with 5:52 left in the first. Krog on the right corner now, handing it out to Smith on the right wing. Stepping in, the same move that Williams just made, but misses the layup. Williams grabs the board. On the left block is Field, taking into the key, handing out to Cox. Power dribble, nice pass to the right block. Giza steps inside, floats it up, misses. Krog grabs the rebound for Newport.
A lot of high-octane gameplay here in this first quarter so far.
Yes, very fast-paced, and that's exactly what we saw the last time these two teams met as well. At the right wing is Bradbury with 5:20 left in the first. It's 7-5. Grizzlies are down. Tug Smith on the left corner. It's guarded by Giza, pitching it out to the left wing to Bradbury. Another deep three. Goes right in from the place he hit it before.
And so far this year, Bradbury definitely his three-point shot has improved, hitting it from a lot deeper and more consistently as this season's gone on.
Absolutely. Finger roll layup misses from the right block. Lakeside retrieves the ball at point. Very deep three from Cox. Falls in to match Bradbury's. It's 10-8. Lakeside taking back the 2-point lead with 4:48 left in the first. Bradbury at the right elbow. Step back. Pump fake. Dumping it into the right block to Owen. Bounce pass the left block. Stolen away by Cox now. Throwing it high to the left block. Williams stopping. No look pass to the right block. Great pass. Didn't meet the target as well, but it's at the right wing now. Holmes breaking the three. Williams now on the left wing. Passing it down to left corner to Cox. Driving in, stepping away. Pitching it back out to point for a three by Williams. Falls right through. It's 13-8 now. Grizzlies down by 5 with 4:16 left in the first. Smith at point crosses his man, handing it off to Prange on the right wing. Another deep three from Bradbury at the point off the pass. No good. And Smith tried saving it, but it hit the back of the backboard, so it's out of bounds. Been a timeout called with 4:06 left in the first. The Lakeside Eagles lead the Grizzlies 13-8. We'll be taking a timeout on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Cubs FM would like to thank Newport Pizza for its support of this broadcast and Grizzly Athletics. Newport Pizza provides a full menu of pizza, calzones, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and drinks for dine-in, takeout, or delivery. You may contact Newport Pizza at 447-2500. That's 447-2500. Newport Pizza, celebrating 20 years of service to the Newport area.
Welcome back to Lakeside High School. I'm Josh Carlson alongside Xander Adams. 13-8 the score. Lakeside leading Newport by 5 here in the first quarter. 4:06 left in that quarter, of course.
Yeah, this is the same situation we saw last time, though, when they played at Newport. The Lakeside Eagles got off to an early lead. Newport was able to come back in the second quarter. So we'll see if this is a similar situation. Either way, it's Lakeside ball. Williams in between the circles, handing off to Cox on the right wing, dumping it into the right elbow, down to the right block, stepping out. A jump back jumper misses by Holmes. It's Grizzly ball. It's Tug Smith sprinting across the court. It was a 1-on-3 break, but a foul was called.
Foul, of course, on Lakeside. Charge to Giza, his first team foul on the Eagles this half.
13-8 with 3:48 left in the first. It's Grizzly ball on the right corner. Owen driving baseline, throwing it up through a lot of contest and making it. It's just a 3-point Grizzly deficit now with 3:39 left in the first. Williams at point. Searching for a pass out to Holmes on the center circle. Handing it back to Holmes, or Williams rather. Long pass to the right corner now, then quickly into the right block. Not a lot of nice ball movement by Lakeside, but it's stolen away by Bradbury. Sprinting to the right wing for the Grizzlies. Handing off to Smith on the right corner. Stepping back. Passing it out to Bradbury. Skip pass left corner. Teagan Prange for three. It's long there. Lakeside grabs the rebound. Credit Field for that one. On the right wing for the Eagles, Tristan Cox takes it to the right elbow and nails a jumper. 15-10 the score with 3:03 left in the first. Grizzly ball, Bradbury at center circle. Passing it off to Prange on the left wing. He's searching for a pass. Dishing it out to Krog at point. Chucking it to the right wing to Smith. Taking to the right elbow. Pump fake. Back out to Bradbury on the right wing. Dumping it down to the right block. Ben Krog, turnaround jumper, swatted absolutely by Holmes. Taken by Bradbury for the Grizzlies now. Passing to the right wing to Krog. Over to Prange at point. Pitching it to Tug Smith. Step back three. Missing. Rebounded by Williams for the Eagles. Handing it to Cox and back over to Holmes at the point. Over to Cox now. Left corner. Open three. Rattles out. Rebounded by Prange for the Grizzlies. 2:16 left in the first. It's 15-10 Eagles have the advantage. Bradbury setting up a play at point, passing it to Smith on the right wing. Pitching it to point to Krog, dumping it into the right block to Michael Owen. Handing off to Smith as he cuts through, lays it up. No goal, but he gets the contact, sent to the line.
Another foul here on Lakeside. Not a lot of fouling or fouls called here early. Only 2 so far, and that was the second one. Fouls against Lakeside as Smith went up. Some contact. Brandon Field being charged with his first second-team foul on Lakeside. Checking in for Lakeside, Gabe Sossaman as well as Jack Humphrey, and then Nick Deerwester and Sam Thomason for Newport.
Yeah, we'll see with Ben Krog checking out. We'll see if the little less height in the post will affect the Newport Grizzlies game plan at all here. Thomas grabs the rebound on the miss from Smith. He made one, though. That's first. It's rebounded by Lakeside now. Giza going hard in the paint. Beautiful acrobatic layup. Falls through. Grizzly ball now. 17-11. 1:46 left in the first. High pass into the key to Michael Owen. Turn around and hooking it up and in. Grizzlies down by 4. On the right wing now, passing up to the point. It's Lakeside ball. Holmes passing it back to Cox. He cuts through with the ball. Throwing it off to Giza. Alley-ooping it in. Nice finish by Crosby Giza there. 19-13 with 1:25 left in the first. Bradbury at point. Pitching it down to the left block. Michael Owen steps in. Turns around, hands it out to Deerwester. Deep three on the right wing. Short there. Gets his own rebound. Passing out to Bradbury. He's at point. Driving in. It's a one-on-one. ISO in the left block. Gabe Salsaman contesting him. And he steals it away from Bradbury there in the low post. It's Lakeside ball with less than a minute left in the first. Giza now handing it off to Sossaman at the left wing. Back to Giza. Open left corner 3. Long there. Smith grabs the board for the Grizzlies. 46 seconds left in the quarter. Grizzlies down by 6. Tug Smith crossing his man, getting to the right block. Pump fake, step back, jumper. Falls right through for Tug Smith.
And a lot of individual play here early for Newport. I think that's part of the reason they haven't scored with as much consistency as we're used to. I think they need to get back to passing.
Absolutely. Quick 3 by Gabe Sossaman on the right corner. Misses. Tug Smith hauls it in for the Grizzlies. Shot clock is off with 18 seconds left in the first. It's 19-15. Grizzlies down. And that could definitely be it. A lot of their scores usually come off of assists, but the Lakeside defense doing great inside to stop a lot of those passes and contest shots once the ball gets to the man. Bradbury on the right wing. ISO moves, stepping it out to the wing, crossing his man. Pump fake, shakes him. He throws it up for the buzzer beater. Just barely misses. To close this first quarter, it's 19-15. Grizzlies down by 4 against the Lakeside Eagles. We'll be right back with your second quarter action on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Monster Jam, Triple Threat Series, Dierks Bentley, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, all at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Cubs FM has tickets to these 3 events, and we want to give them away. Enter to win 3 ways. Call, email, or Facebook message Cubs FM. Simply leave a message with your name, contact information, and preferred event. Call Cubs FM at 447-4931, email at kubsfm@newportgrizz.com, or message Cubs FM on Facebook. 1 entry per person. Winners will be drawn Wednesday the 23rd for Monster Jam and Wednesday the 30th for Dierks Bentley and WWE. Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Friday, January 25th, Dierks Bentley, Thursday the 31st, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, Sunday, February 3rd. All at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Call, email, or message Cubs FM for your chance to win today.
Welcome back to Lakeside High School. I'm Josh Carlson alongside Xander Adams. We're just going to be starting the second quarter here. 19-15 the score. Lakeside leading by 4. And
we've seen a lot of individual play from the Grizzlies, as we just mentioned. If they're able to work with the ball around more and get a few better looks, they might be able to close this 4-point gap. The Grizzlies have been doing good scoring individually off isolation plays, but they can probably do it a bit better off some assists.
Lakeside ball. Williams with the ball at point. Now at left wing. Driving inside. Up with a floater, no good. He loses the handles on it as he goes up.
Good handles, but just not a strong finish as it's tipped away.
Newport ball now. At point, Deerwester. Now to Bradbury. In between the circles. Right wing, Deerwester. Now at the top of the key. was Thomas over the left wing. Bradbury shooting a three, no good. Rebound goes to Lakeside. Credit that rebound to Micah Holmes. At point, Humphrey. Off to left wing is Holmes. Holmes now gives it back to Humphrey. Ball rotating right side now to Williams. Double team back to Humphreys for three. No good. Rebound put back by Holmes. Also no good. And then rebounded by Newport. Bradbury now with the ball. At the top of the key now. Left corner for three. Thomas. No good. Little short. Ball rolls off the front of the rim.
And that was a great find by Bradbury. Thomas just couldn't finish on the three-point play.
And then foul called as Lakeside brings the ball up the court.
That'll be charged to Sam Thomas, or no, Danny Bradbury. His first personal, the first team foul for Newport. Very low fouling game. Lakeside just has 2 team fouls, Newport with 1.
19-15 the score, 6:45 left in the second quarter. Nice back cut by Humphrey, gets it inside, but shot no good. Then rebounded by Sossaman for 2, also no good. And then put back by Brandon Field. Nice putback. Gives Lakeside a 6-point lead. Smith with the ball left wing up to Bradbury now. Setting up a play. Now left wing is Smith. Out to Krog. Turn around. Gives it back out to Thomas. Now right wing Bradbury. Deerwester at point for 3. No good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Smith for Newport. Kicks it back out to Deerwester. Floater. Also no good. Rebounded by Sossaman. Fires a pass into the forecourt. Brandon Field with a easy layup. That was extending the lead to 8.
That was a beautiful football pass to get him wide open on the layup there. Timeout called by Coach Poncho with the Grizzlies. It's 23-15. Grizzlies down by 8 with 5:48 left in the second quarter. We'll be right back on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
The home of Grizzly sports.
When I can't make it to a game on Friday night, I always tune in to Cubs FM.
When I'm working in the field and listening to the football game, my cows look at me like I'm really crazy.
Snapped to Poncho, straight over the middle. He dives forward. Touchdown, Newport. There it is.
91.5 Cubs FM.
Cubs FM would like to thank Newport First Baptist, located on the corner of 2nd and Spokane.
Immortal Youth Group, every Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. Real for Life, a college-age study group, every 3rd and 4th Monday at 6 p.m. Sunday School for all ages at 9 a.m. Sunday morning celebration every Sunday at 10:15 a.m.
You may contact the Newport First Baptist at 509-447-3846. Newport First Baptist, sharing Jesus as he is with people as they are.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. I'm Xander Adams with Josh Carlson. Grizzlies are down by 8 in Eagle territory. We're at Lakeside High School. It's 23-15.
Yeah, Newport definitely having a tough time here scoring anything in the second quarter. Nick Mackey checking in. Newport ball. 5:48 left in the second quarter.
Giza checked back in for the Eagles as well for Jack Humphrey.
At top of the key, Smith now off to right wing is Thomas. To Mackey at point, looking inside to Bradbury, loses it. Taken by Williams for Lakeside. Kicking it out, driving inside, pass near side, Giza. Another shot like he's made so far in this game. This is like his 3rd shot, exactly the same.
Yeah, the Grizzlies are just letting up too many fast breaks and turning over the ball a lot. A lot of sloppy passes giving the Eagles easy fast breaks.
Thomas with a floater at the other end. Far off the rim. Taken by Lakeside's Giza. 25-15 the score. 10-point lead. 5:09 left in the first half. At point, Cox looking to drive inside. And then stolen by Newport. Tug Smith with a nice tip and ends up with the steal. Left wing is Mackey for 3. And that is good. Nick Mackey definitely recently has been scoring a lot more efficiently. Yeah, and I think that's been the confidence booster he's needed.
Yeah, he's been refining his jump shot, and it's been helping the Grizzlies loads.
As you can see with that 3, back down to a 7-point lead for Lakeside, 25-18. Near side, driving inside was Field, out to right corner, Sossaman. Looking to kick it back out, gets it inside to Cox. Step back jumper, rolls around a bunch, no good. Rebounded by Newport. Bradbury slowing the game up a little bit. 4:17 left in the first half. 25-18 still the score with Lakeside leading. Bradbury driving towards right side.
There's a player control foul charged to Bradbury in the low post there as he runs over a planted player there. It'll be Bradbury's second for the Grizzlies. Tegan Prange checking back into the lineup. Field checking back in for the Eagles as well. Or checking out, sorry. Jack Humphrey making his way back in.
Yeah, as well as Micah Holmes, I believe, also came in. Williams bringing the ball up the court. 4:05 left in the first half. 25-18 the score. Right wing Cox back up to Williams. Now ball rotates left side. Looking inside to Giza. Kicks it back out now to Williams. Stolen by Tug Smith now on the break. Easy layup, as he said in our pregame. And defense leads offense.
That has been the Grizzly basketball that we've seen this season. We haven't really seen it come out now, but if Tug Smith and the rest of the Grizzlies can force more turnovers, they can cut this lead down.
Near side now Humphrey. Skip pass. Right side now Cox. Offensive foul.
Another player control foul called, this time Cox, as Bradbury takes the fall for the Grizzlies. It'll be Tristan Cox's first, I believe, and the fourth for Lakeside.
Yeah, now a 5-point lead for Lakeside, 25-20. Newport with the ball, 3:31 left in the first half.
And if you hear cheering, it's because Luke Nichols for the Grizzlies running over to clean up some sweat that fell when Bradbury fell over.
Yeah, he's multi-purpose. I guess you could say.
Post work. Going to the rim and cleaning the floor.
Newport ball. Smith bringing it slowly up the court. Now over to Bradbury. Left wing is Prange. Back up to Bradbury. Now ball rotating right side to Mackey. Back to Prange. Now left wing is Owen. Now at point Smith. Off to right wing now Mackey. Right corner Prange. At point Smith looking to break down the defense. Right corner for three is Prange.
Oh my word. Beautiful play. Tug Smith draws all the attention as he slices through the defense, but rather than taking a contested layup, passing it out to the open Prange to grab an assist and 3 more points for Newport.
Holmes with the ball at right elbow. Up with a shot. It is tipped, but foul called, and he makes the basket.
That was a very nice shot by Holmes, stepping over and getting a perfect release on that ball as his hand is swatted by a Grizzly there. Michael Owen's first foul, picking up the 4th team foul for Newport.
First shot is up and good. 28-23 down the score. 5-point lead once again for Lakeside with 2:48 left in the first half. Bradbury bringing the ball up the court against Holmes. Now point Smith. Looking inside to Owen at the right block. Turnaround shot blocked, and Mackey gets the rebound up with another one, and it is fouled.
And that shot, that first initial shot by Owen, is not one that you should be seeing. He's going up against 2 different players there and is swatted way too easily. Lucky break for Newport as the ball bounces to Mackey's feet, and he's able to draw a foul after he misses the shot. Mackey to the line now, shooting 2 for Newport.
First shot good for Mackey. 28-23 the score. Or 28-24 the score. One more shot for Mackey. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Up with another one. Also no good. Rebounded by Lakeside then. Another offensive foul called at the other end as Michael Holmes charges down the court. Bradbury taking his second charge already.
Yeah, just both those in the last few minutes. Michael Holmes sprinting down the court, cutting through 3 or 4 defenders there, but Bradbury, instead of going up to contest the shot and maybe get a block, plants his feet as Holmes skyrockets for the rim. Grizzly ball.
In the backcourt, some pressure. Owen with it. Now right wing is Mackey. Looks inside to Owen, up with a wide open layup from the right block. Down to a 1-possession game now, 28-26. Lakeside leads by 2, 2:05 left in the second quarter.
As we mentioned, these assists bringing Newport back into the game.
Michael Holmes at the other end. Quick three, no good. Rebounded by Cox. Mid-range jumper from the right wing, in and out. Rebounded by Newport. Smith with the ball at point. Moving towards right wing. Now back out to Bradbury. Looking inside to Michael Owen. Kicks it out. Wide open Prange. Passes the shot. Taking a left corner jumper instead. That ties the game. 28 apiece with 1:35 left in the second quarter.
Creating a shot low instead of taking a deep three. That's good IQ by Tegan Prange. Seeing he can get open down low for a better shot.
And then stolen away by Newport once again. They have applied the press. And then Tug Smith with a fast break layup. Newport with his first lead in a long while in this game. 30-28 the score. 1:18 left in this first half.
Yeah, there's been a timeout called, but we're going to stay right here. Early in that first quarter, definitely scary for Newport. Down by 8 towards the end of that one. And as we mentioned, a lot of selfish play by the Grizzlies in the first quarter. And in this second, Coach Poncho must have reminded them, hey, we're the Newport Grizzlies. We don't play selfish. We share the ball, and we get open shots. We use our teamwork, and we're able to get the ball to open players to make these shots. They were taking a lot of contested shots in the first quarter, and they stopped that. They were able to pass the ball around a lot more to get open looks.
Yeah, and Lakeside's cooled down a little bit here in the second quarter. In that first quarter, it seemed like they were hitting everything they took. They hit like 4 or 5 threes in a row. But here in the second quarter, that has not been the case. They have not scored with that consistency we saw in the first quarter. Lakeside ball in the backcourt. Once again, 1:18 left in the first half. 30-28 Newport with a 2-point lead. Pressed by Newport as well. Far sideline. Cox now into the middle to Holmes. They break the press. Looking inside. Good play by Mackey.
Mackey throws his hand into the passing lane to tip the ball out of bounds.
And that was a great play by Nick Mackey as he came from behind, did a fill-and-sink maneuver, and was able to get that pass out of the key.
He has 4 points early in this game. Checking in now is Brandon Field for the Lakeside lineup.
And Michael Holmes off that inbound play, oops it in. Back to a tie game, 30-30. Bradbury right wing. Looking inside to Michael Owen up with another shot, and Michael Owen doing great right now, 32-30. Just under a minute left in the second quarter.
Michael Owen has 10 already from that exact same spot, down the right block.
Left corner, Cox. Looking inside to Field. Now out to the right wing is Williams for 3. No good. Long rebounded by Prange from Newport. Now Smith left wing, pull up 3. No good. Short. Rebounded by Prange, however. Now at right wing. Back out to Bradbury. Now moving towards the center circle. Setting up a play. Stolen away by Williams for Lakeside. Good play. Driving inside now. Left wing is Holmes. Skip past right corner. Cox for 3 once again. That was pretty good. Contest. No good. Rebounded by Bradbury for Newport. 5 seconds left. Bradbury driving up the court. Up with a shot. No good, but foul called with just 0.6 seconds left on the clock. Once again, Newport leading by 2, 32-30. Bradbury headed to the line to shoot free throws.
And he nearly bagged that shot. He was falling all the way over and just threw it up, bouncing on the rim a few times. Either way, he sent to the line. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
First shot, no good. One more shot, looking to make it a 3-point game before half. Second shot. Also no good. That's going to end half. 32-30. 2-point lead for Newport. As we enter halftime, we'll be back with some halftime stats on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
The Obstetric Center in Newport Hospital and Health Services is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. The OB offers a full-service medical staff and one-on-one service through the childbirth experience. They also provide classes that offer insight in what to expect on the journey of giving birth. You can find information at www.phd1.org or call them at 509-447-2441. Compassionate, comprehensive, close by. That's Newport Hospital and Health Services.
Cubs FM would like to thank Old Town Auto Sales for their support of Grizzly activities in this broadcast. Old Town Auto Sales buys, sells, and consigns cars, trucks, and RVs. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 Saturdays, and closed Sundays. You may contact Old Town Auto Sales at 208-437-4011. Nice cars for nice people. That's Old Town Auto Sales, located 1 block south of the stoplight in Old Town, Idaho.
Owens Grocery, Deli, and Soda Fountain is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM, located at 337 South Washington Avenue in Newport, across from the Big Wheel. Owens provides a full-service grocery, deli, soda fountain, and catering service. Open 7 to 6, Monday through Friday, 8 to 6 on Saturday, and closed Sunday. Owens may be contacted at 509-447-3525. Family-owned and operated since 1938, Cubs FM says thank you to Owens Grocery, Deli, and Soda Fountain.
Newport's Perfection Tire is a valued sponsor of this broadcast and Grizzly activities. Located at 311 West Walnut Avenue, Perfection Tire is Newport's distributor of Cooper tires, and they provide full mechanical services by an ASE certified technician. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. You may contact Newport's Perfection Tire at 447-3933. Locally owned and operated, Cubs FM says thank you to Newport's Perfection Tire.
Ponderay Valley Network is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM, located on 108 South Washington Avenue next to the Newport Library. POVN provides high-speed fiber and wireless internet to the Ponderay and Bonner County. They also offer professional local tech support and network monitoring. You may contact POVN at 509-447-3067 or online at povn.com. They are open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in winter and 9 to 5 in the summer. Ponderay Valley Networks, everything internet.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast here at Lakeside High School. Grizzlies up by 2, 32-30 at halftime. There's 7.5 minutes left in halftime. We're going to be taking a quick look at some halftime stats. First for the Lakeside Eagles, Javon Williams had 5 points. Michael Holmes had 8, shooting perfect at the stripe. Tristan Cox had 7. Crosby Giza had 6. Evan Homan, none. Brandon Field with 4. And that concludes it for your Lakeside halftime stats, leading the Eagles. Michael Holmes at halftime. 7 minutes left until the second half begins. Stay tuned for some Newport halftime stats.
Cubs FM gives a special thank you to Ponderay County PUD. Ponderay County PUD provides funds for electric bills to families in Ponderay County who are facing financial crisis situations due to employment layoffs, medical conditions, or other unexpected circumstances through their Neighbors in Need program. For more information, you may visit Ponderay PUD at 130 North Washington in Newport, or you may contact them at 447-3137. Quality service at low cost. That's Ponderay County PUD.
Monster Jam, Triple Threat Series, Dierks Bentley, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, all at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Cubs FM has tickets to these 3 events, and we want to give them away. Enter to win 3 ways. Call, email, or Facebook message Cubs FM. Simply leave a message with your name, contact information, and preferred event. Call Cubs FM at 447-4931, email at kubsfm@newportgrizz.com, or message Cubs FM on Facebook. 1 entry per person. Winners will be drawn Wednesday the 23rd for Monster Jam and Wednesday the 30th for Dierks Bentley and WWE. Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Friday, January 25th, Dierks Bentley, Thursday the 31st, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, Sunday, February 3rd. All at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Call, email, or message Cubs FM for your chance to win today. Riverbank Family Restaurant and Faze Lounge is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM. Located on 402 North Idaho in Old Town on the right side of the Ponderay Bridge, Riverbank Family Restaurant and Faze Lounge serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all-you-can-eat fish on Fridays starting at 4. They are open Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Sunday 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. You may find them on Facebook or by calling 208-437-0892. Overlooking the beautiful Ponderay River, that's Riverbank Family Restaurant and Faze Lounge.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. I'm Xander Adams with Josh Carlson. Here's some Newport Grizzly halftime stats. Tug Smith had 7. Michael Owen led Newport and the game with 10, all coming from down low in the post. Tegan Prange had 5, both in the second quarter. Nick Mackey had 4, and Danny Bradbury had 6. Great play by both teams here. Newport just outscoring them in the second quarter against Lakeside, outscoring Newport in the first. 4:44 left until we jump into the second half of action here at Lakeside High School. Again, 32-30. Grizzlies hold the lead at half.
Rogers Body and Frame is a proud sponsor of Grizzly Athletics and Cubs FM. Located at 530 South Cass and Highway 2 in Newport, Rogers provides full-service auto collision repair, working with all insurances, with loaner cars available while your vehicle is being repaired. Rogers Body and Frame is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. You may find them on the web at rogersbodyandframe.com, or you may call them at 447-4225. Rogers Body and Frame. Like it never happened.
We are the Grizz. 91.5 Cubs FM.
Cubs FM says thank you to Siebers Pharmacy for their support of this broadcast. Siebers Pharmacy is open from 8 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8 to 4 Saturday, closed Sunday, and they may be contacted at 509-447-2484. Siebers Pharmacy is Newport's independently owned, full-service Health Mart pharmacy, filling prescriptions and offering a wide selection of gift items. Siebers Pharmacy, located at 336 South Washington Avenue in Newport.
Selkirk Ace Hardware in Old Town, Idaho is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Selkirk Ace Hardware is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they offer full-service hardware along with customer service to help you take care of your home. Selkirk Ace Hardware, 208-437-5669. Once again, that's 437-5669. They are located just across the bridge at 495 East Highway 2. Selkirk Ace Hardware, your hometown difference.
Sherman Campbell Funeral Home and Crematory is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM, located in Newport on the corner of South Spokane Avenue and West 2nd Street, 1 block west of City Hall. You may contact Sherman Campbell Funeral Home at 509-447-3118. Sherman Campbell provides quality funeral and memorial services, as well as pre-planned services. Our family serving your family. That's Sherman Campbell Funeral Home and Crematory.
Unicep Packaging is a proud sponsor of Cubs FM. Unicep is a contract manufacturer of compounding, filling, and packaging of pharmaceuticals, specializing in liquids and gels. Unicep is located on Industrial Drive in Sandpoint, Idaho. You may find them on the web at unicep.com. Unicep Packaging, solving customers' problems, always looking for talented help. Again, Cubs FM says thank you to Unicep.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast as the Eagles move their way back onto the court to warm up for the second half of action. I'm Xander Adams with Josh Carlson. Grizzlies lead moving into the second half, 32-30.
Yeah, definitely in that second quarter, Newport back to the way they normally have played throughout the season. But it seems like a very strong correlation of their game, at least recently, has been they start out very slow. I don't remember a game recently that it was a good matchup that they actually started in that first quarter in the lead. It's been a while since that's been the case.
Yeah, absolutely. With the exception of Colville and Riverside, with those ending up as blowouts, to be frank. The rest of the Northeast A-League contenders and even some of the B schools that Newport has played have been great matchups, and when they're in the first quarter, Grizzlies never get off to a hot start. It seems once they're able to find their rhythm and get adjusted to how the other team plays, that's when they're able to shut them out and put up some of their own. We saw that in Medical Lake when they finished the first quarter down by 13 and were able to come back and win by 17. Just a lot of once the Grizzlies hit their rhythm and they're able to make good passes and not get nice shots, that's when they can come back up.
Yeah, they've been one of those teams, more of a second half team, I would have to say. Usually can outlast their opponents in terms of stamina. Almost every single player had played football, which went late into the season. They didn't get done until December 1st, which was like a week before our first game. But, of course, I don't know if that's much of a factor here later, but definitely Newport is a very conditioned team, and they can outlast a lot of teams in this league.
Yeah, definitely a lot of endurance from the Grizzlies, and I think their bench is a little deeper than some others. You could start some of like the 6th, 7th, 8th men for the Grizzlies, and they would still beat out probably half of the Northeast A-League teams. They're just a very skilled team all throughout.
Newport ball to open this second half. 32-30 to score. Newport leads by 2. And we're underway here the second half of the game. Left wing Bradbury. Now off to right wing to Owen. Now Smith at right wing. Out to Bradbury. Now right wing is Smith looking inside to Michael Owen. Tries to save it but steps on the line. Out of bounds Lakeside ball.
Yeah, looks like it had just bounced on the line maybe. Michael Owen elevated to throw back in, but Lakeside ball.
Newport with some press action. You don't see them do that a ton. Far sideline Cox. Now near sideline Williams. Back to Cox. Now into the forecourt Holmes. Skip pass taken away by Newport.
And the Grizzlies are able to force lots of turnovers when they do break out the full court press. They don't do it often, but when they do, they're in their zone, and they're going to take it from you.
Left wing is Prange for Newport. Screen by Krog. Now over to Krog, left short corner. Nice move inside, but he is blocked by Williams. Then taken by Williams on the rebound. Now on the break, Cox up with a layup. No good. Rebound out off of Lakeside.
Yeah, on the other side of the court, that was a good pick and roll by Krog. Just could not get free for the shot as the defenders rushed him. Good play by the Eagles.
Pressed by Lakeside. All the way up the court, but taken away by Lakeside. Now left wing is Williams. Back up to Giza at point. Now right wing Cox for three. No good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Bradbury for Newport. Now into the forecourt to Krog. Up with a layup, and that is good. 34-30 now the score. 6:47 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, you turn over the ball, the Grizzlies are going to rush up. They're going to get at least a man over there for an open layup.
And Smith gets a steal and then is fouled.
Yeah, lost out of bounds as he's on a one-on-one fast break. It looks like the Eagle just stepped in front of him to try and stop him or grabbed him a bit there. Charge to Tristan Cox, his first and the first for Lakeside.
Newport ball, 6:41 left in the third quarter, 34-30 the score. Deep in the backcourt, Smith, guarded by Giza. Now at center circle, Smith, off to left wing to Bradbury. Screened by Owen. Now right wing is Prange. Three taken, hand in the face, no good. Rebounded by Holmes for Lakeside. Rushing up the court, up with a layup. No good. Rebounded by Giza. Also no good on that shot. Rebounded now by Smith for Newport. Bringing it up the court at right wing. Back up to Bradbury now between the circles. Now left wing is Owen. Now left corner Prange. Kicks it back out to Bradbury. Now off to left wing is Prange. Looking to drive inside. Pull up from the left short corner. No good. Rebound. Giza for Lakeside. Now to Cox. Back to Giza at left elbow. Now left corner Cox. Inside to Holmes. Brings the ball back out now on the back cut. Giza gets the ball. Back out to Cox driving inside now. Up with a floater. Rolling around a bit. It is good. 34-32 the score. 5:35 left in the third quarter.
Cox zipped around the key there past three defenders to get that open layup.
Right wing Krog. Now left wing Bradbury looking inside to Michael Owen. Up with a shot. No good, but fouled hard.
And Michael Owen is able to grab a lot of defenders in the post just by pump faking when he receives the pass. He'll send a few defenders flying and then is able to come back up either for a layup or for a hard foul to send him to the line. Foul is charged to Brandon Field, his second, and the second team foul for Lakeside.
Michael Owen at the line shooting two. First shot. Rolls around, no good. Newport struggling with those free throws here so far in this game. 5:21 left. 34-32 the score. One more shot for Michael Owen. Also no good. Rebounded by Tristan Cox for Lakeside.
The Grizzlies 2 for 6 from the stripe as a team now.
Cox at point now over to Giza. Now left corner, Holmes for three. And that is good, nothing but net. Lakeside with the lead once again, 35-34. 5:05 left in the third quarter. Bradbury looking inside to Mike Lowen. Up with a turnaround layup, no good. Rebounded by Field. At point, Williams. Now right wing, Micah Holmes for three once again. No good. Rebounded by Smith on the long rebound. He slows it up at right wing. Now inside to Bradbury, right short corner. Up with a shot. No good. Foul call.
Yeah, that was a late call. Didn't think there was going to be any call on that, but as Bradbury ran over, I think, Micah Holmes, It'll be Bradbury's third foul, the first team foul of the half for Newport. And it looks like for 2 or 3 possessions, the scoreboard was not updated to add Michael Holmes 3.
Yeah, that should have been updated, like you said, 2 or 3 possessions ago. But now it gets fixed, 35-34 the score. Lakeside leads by 1. 4:35 left in the third quarter. Right short corner, Giza for 2. No good. Rebound tipped, taken by Bradbury from Newport. Looking to bring it up the court. Foul on Lakeside.
Yeah, Bradbury trying to get around 2 defenders there, Giza and Field. He gets tripped up and is able to keep his dribble, imagine that, but then is finally tripped again and fouled there. Charge to Giza, his 3rd personal, and the 3rd team foul for Lakeside.
Smith bringing the ball up the court very quickly. Layup pinned off the backboard, but fouled.
And that was a great pass by Bradbury as Tug Smith cut through the key. Tug Smith really elevated for that one and just hit on the wrist.
Yeah, that was almost a clean block by Field, but the body contact is what got him.
Yeah, definitely went up very high to try and contest that one. Pinned it off the backboard, just bumped him over. Field's 3rd now and the 4th for Lakeside.
2 shots for Smith. First is up short off the rim. Newport now 2 for 7. Terrible free throw shooting.
Gabe Sossaman as well as Jack Humphrey checking into the Lakeside lineup.
One more shot for Smith.
They're in for Field and Giza.
Looking to tie that game up once again. No good. Once again off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Lakeside. Williams with the ball behind the back pass left corner. Humphrey now back up to Holmes. Cox with the ball now looking inside to Sossaman. Out to left corner now Humphrey inside to Sossaman. Taken away by Smith for Newport once again. Off to left wing Prange for 3. No good. Long. Rebounded.
And Tug Smith there fouling the Lakeside ball handler as he grabs the rebound, zooms to the front court. Tug Smith, I guess, with a little body check there. Didn't appear to be anything, but referee saw a little more from behind.
Nick Mackey checking back in the game for Newport.
Yeah, Tegan Prange checking out as he's hit a little bit of a cold streak here.
Lakeside ball, 35-34 the score. Just under 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
And Javon Williams has been putting on a show, the ball handler now. A lot of flashy passes.
Skip pass left corner Humphrey, now up to Cox. Tipped off the ref. Stays in bounds. And then Tug Smith with another steal on the break. Bradbury layup. Newport with the lead once again, 36-35. 3:33 left in the third quarter.
There's been a lot of good ball handling or ball movement by Lakeside, but just a little too predictable passes for Tug Smith and Danny Bradbury.
Another tip by Smith, nearly taken away by Newport. Right corner for 3, Sossaman, and that goes in.
And that's a shot you want to see your players taking. You see a lot of ball movement, getting to the open man on the right corner to nail the 3. 38-6 the score. The Lakeside Eagles edging over the Newport Grizzlies. 2-point lead for them with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left in the third. There's been a timeout called. We're taking a timeout on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
The Camas Center for Community Wellness is a valued sponsor of this broadcast. The Camas Center provides an early learning center, walk-in childcare, a teen room, deli, fitness and aquatic center, a meeting room, as well as medical and dental clinic services. You may contact the Camas Center at 509-447-7122 or on the web at kalispelltribe.com, meeting the health and social needs of tribal members and the community. Cubs FM says thank you to the Camas Center for Community Wellness.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. I'm Josh Carlson, alongside Xander Adams here at Lakeside High School. 38-36 the score. The Eagles leading the Grizzlies currently here in the third quarter. 3:14 left. Newport ball. Krog taking it out in the backcourt. Once again, a press put on by Lakeside. Gets it into Owen. Gives it to Bradbury. One-on-one bringing it up the court. Easy for Bradbury to get it up. Right wing, right corner, Krog. Back out to Bradbury. Now over to Smith, left wing. Deeper left wing is Mackey. Now off to point, Krog. Right wing now, Smith. Gets it back out to Krog now left wing Mackey. Back up to Krog. Right wing now Bradbury.
A great 2-3 zone being played by Lakeside.
Deep three taken, no good. Rebound tipped. Now taken by Lakeside. Tristan Cox with that rebound. Holmes with the ball now. Left wing. Back out to Cox between the circles. Now left elbow. Rotating left corner is Sossaman. Skip pass right wing now. Right corner Williams for three. No good. Short rebound tipped off of Ben Krog out of bounds. Lakeside retains possession. 2:21 left in third quarter now. 38-36 the score. Lakeside still with a 2-point lead. Michael Holmes left wing gets it out to Williams. Now right wing Humphrey. Back to Williams. Now point Sossaman for three. No good. Rebound punched out to Williams. Now Humphrey over to right corner for three is Cox. Once again no good on the three. This time rebounded by Newport. Bradbury with that rebound. Up to the right corner is Mackey. Short corner shot. In and out. Rebound tipped. Out of bounds off Lakeside. Newport gets possession back with a minute 54 left. 38-36 to score.
Yeah, and Smith wanted to grab that board, but decided it was safer to let it roll out and be Grizzly ball anyways.
Into Michael Owen, now out to right wing Mackey. Gives it over to Bradbury now. Foul on Lakeside.
Well, it must have been off the ball there. I didn't catch that. Charge to Michael Holmes. His second personal. Team foul number 5 for Lakeside.
Bradbury taking it in once again at the baseline. Gets it out to right wing and taken away by Williams. Nearly taken back by Newport. Actually, it is taken back by Newport. Now Smith with the ball. Off to left wing Bradbury looking to drive inside. Up with a shot. No good. Tipped. Michael Holmes takes the rebound now for Lakeside. Now bringing the ball up the court very quickly. Pass to Sossaman. And he steps on the line. Out of bounds, Newport ball.
It was a good play by Holmes as he jumped up, faked out the defenders into thinking he was taking a shot and passing it down low. Lakeside just stepping out of bounds there. Thomas and Prains checking back in for Krog and Bradbury of the Grizzlies.
Minute 28 left in the third quarter. 38-36. Still the score. Lakeside leads by 2. Smith bringing the ball slowly up the court. Off to right wing is Mackey. Now at point, Thomas. Off to left wing, Smith for three. No good. Rebounded by Williams for Lakeside. Now bringing the ball up the court. Off to Holmes. Now back to Williams. Left corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Michael Owen for Newport. Now Smith with the ball. Far sideline. Off to Michael Owen now. Looking inside. Taken back by Lakeside once again. And then taken back by Newport. A lot of steals here.
Yeah,
and then it's stolen back by Lakeside. Cox now with the ball.
You're going to just chalk all these turnovers up to sloppy play there. Not a whole lot of defense finesse there.
Right short corner shot for Sossaman. That is good. 4-point lead now for Lakeside. 40-36 to score. Shot clock is off with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Smith looking to drive inside. Oh, but they shot
all by himself.
Great shot by Smith.
Nice screen planted by Owen to get Sossaman off of Smith and cuts through all the way to the right block for the layup.
40-38 the score. 2-point lead for Lakeside. 10 seconds left. Williams with the ball. Deep right wing. Now over to Humphrey. Left corner Cox looking inside now to Sossaman. Oh, but they turn around jumper. No good. Full court shot by Smith. And hits the backboard. Pretty close. That would have been a legit full court shot. He was under the hoop when he tossed that thing. But that ends the third quarter, 40-38. Lakeside leads by 2, and we'll be back with a very close fourth quarter here on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
You're listening to KUBS FM, serving Newport, Washington.
Cubs FM would like to thank Albany Falls Building Supply for their valued support. Located at 520 Highway 2 at the east end of the Old Town Bridge, they are open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 7 to 6, Saturday, 8 to 5, and Sunday, 9 to 4. Albany Falls Building Supply offers all types of building materials, including lumber, tools, hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, and lawn and care supplies. You may contact them at 208-437-3153. Albany Falls Building Supply, large enough to serve you, small enough to know you.
Bonner Saw and Power Equipment is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Located at 682 High Street in Priest River, Idaho, Bonner Saw is an authorized dealer of Husqvarna and Echo chainsaws, as well as lawn and garden equipment, sales, and service. Bonner Saw and Power Equipment can be contacted at 208-448-1522. That's 208-448-1522. Bonner Saw and Power Equipment, where our customers are our neighbors and our friends.
Welcome back to Lakeside High School. We are currently in the midst of a thriller. A lot of back and forth possessions here from Lakeside and Newport. A lot of turnovers being forced. A lot of sloppy plays, to be frank, from both sides here. But we're very close. It's 40-38 moving into this fourth quarter of basketball action. Rolling on through with the Eagles up by 2. It's Lakeside ball to start this half. Checking in over that break is Homan for the first time this game. He's taking the point for the Eagles. Bouncing to left elbow now to Holmes. Handing it off to Humphrey, who takes it to the left wing, pitches it into the left corner, or left block rather, and is swatted away by Tug Smith as Cox throws it up. Grizzly ball at point. Smith crossing his man, getting open on the left wing, passing it away to Thomas now left corner. Moving it to the point, dishing it to the center circle to Tegan Prange, almost in the backcourt. Passing it back to Bradbury. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. In between the circles, screen set by Owen. Pick and roll as he throws it into the key. Owen, power dribble, weaving through the defenders there, setting multiple flying as he lays it in to tie it at 40.
Fantastic job by Mike Owen. He's good at those post moves, as you can see right there. Got 3 defenders to miss and then makes that shot.
Being patient to get the open look. A left baseline jumper missed now by Holmes, and it's Grizzly ball. Bradbury at point with less than 7 minutes left. We're tied at 40. Thomas at the right wing. Moving to the corner. Nice dribble moves, but it's punched away now. Retrieved to the far sideline by Homan. It's Lakeside ball. Holmes at left wing. Pitching it down to the left corner. Cox missing the open 3. Rebounded by Prange, who checked in over the last break. It's Grizzly ball. At point. Passing it off to the right wing to Smith. Crossing Cox, getting open. Passing up the 3 and passing it to point. Rotating down to the left wing now. Dumping it into the left block. Thomas with a shot. Tug Smith jumps up for the putback. It's missed, and there's a foul called.
Yeah, I believe that foul is actually going to be called for Sam Thomas to go to line beforehand. Foul's on Homan. His first personal. 16 foul. Thomas at the line shooting 2. First shot is good. A lot of subs now coming in for Lakeside. Brandon Field, Javon Williams, as well as Crosby Giza.
That's it's both, or the second free throw missing for Thomas. Holmes now at the left wing for Lakeside after that board. Handing off to Cox. Setting up his offense. He's guarded closely by Smith. Handing off to point. Passing out to Williams on the right wing. Taking a quick 3. Barry contests it, and it bounces out of... Oh, no. Bradbury grabs it first. Grizzly ball now. Racing to the other side. Handing off to left corner. Prange for an open 3. Falls right in for the Grizzlies. Putting them up again against the Lakeside Eagles. Or still, I guess, expanding the lead to 4 points. It's 44-40 with 5:50 left in the fourth. Great shot by Prange. At point now, Giza for the Eagles. Handing it off to Field, who takes it to the right wing. Casting it back left side to Giza. Handing it off to Cox. Cox takes it to the right wing with his right hand. Trapped by Owen. Passing back out to left side. Down to the left corner to Williams. Handing off next to him, Holmes. Holmes takes it back up to left wing. Back up to point. Giza crossing Bradbury. Nice hop step to get into the paint. Missing his shot. Grabs the rebound and goes up. No foul there as Smith grabs all ball to contest that shot. It's out of bounds.
Ben Krog checking back into the game for Sam Thomas and Tug Smith. Good job there. Stripping the ball down low. Able to get it out of the hands of Giza, who's going up for a layup.
Cox inbounding on the baseline. Bouncing it in to a cutting Holmes, who gets the quick bucket on the right block. It's 44-42. Grizzlies barely up with 5:14 left in the fourth. Smith now crossing. Giza taking out to the right wing. Handing off to Prange on the right corner. Pitching it back up to Bradbury at point, casting it left side to Krog. Dishing it down to the right block. Michael Owen through contest, misses his shot, but is fouled.
Michael Owen once again drawing contact, nearly able to make that and one. Foul on Javon Williams. His first personal 17 foul. Michael on the line shooting 2 shots. Newport now in bonus. But from the looks of their free throw percentage, it's going to be hard for them to capitalize on that.
I believe they're 4 for 13 as of now, or 3 for 13 even from the stripe. Michael Owen sinking that free throw. But yeah, with being in bonus, just with 5 minutes left in regulation and Grizzlies only having fouled twice, this can be a big game changer for the Grizzlies if they can knock down their free throws consistently. Michael Owen's second shot is up, just barely rattling out there. It's Lakeside ball on the rebound. Credit that to Field. Cox now with the ball for the Eagles. We have less than 5 minutes left in the fourth. Cox getting past Smith. Step back 2, just underneath the arc, and that is a shot to hit. Crossing Smith underneath the legs and nailing it just underneath the arc. It's 45-44. Bradbury on the right wing for the Grizzlies. Passing it to the point, rotating down to the left wing. Prange. Handing up to Krog at point, driving in right side. Offensive foul called.
Yep, I'm not sure. They're going to call that on Michael Owen, actually.
Yeah, probably a little rough down in the post, trying to get free of a defender.
Yeah, that most likely is the case. I believe that's Michael Owen's first or second. I'm not sure. They haven't put up on the board yet. And my stats are not nearby. But anyway, that's the third team foul, 45-44. The score, Newport leading by 1. Timeout taken. We'll be right back on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Selkirk Ace Hardware in Old Town, Idaho is a valued sponsor of Cubs FM. Selkirk Ace Hardware is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and they offer full-service hardware along with customer service to help you take care of your home. Selkirk Ace Hardware, 208-437-5669. Once again, that's 437-5669. They are located just across the bridge at 495 East Highway 2. Selkirk Ace Hardware, your hometown difference.
Welcome back to this Grizzly basketball broadcast. Scary game here. It's 45-44 with 4:30 left in the fourth. Coming back from timeout now. And that last foul was charged to Owen. And it looks like they put up a half timeout, but both on the scoreboard at least. Both teams still in timeout. So we have about 20 more seconds here. And on that last play, Michael Owen with an offensive foul down low. It's his first. A lot of great offensive play by Owen. He's put up 12-13 in this, or not in this fourth quarter, but by this fourth quarter of action. A lot of great post plays. I believe he's leading the game right now with that point. A lot of even distribution of points between both teams here. It's Lakeside ball after that foul. Holmes on baseline. He'll inbound it to Williams. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left in regulation. Grizzlies up by 1. It's 45-44. Again, Grizzlies in bonus, and that can be a big game changer. Looks like Coach Poncho of the Grizzlies talking to a ref here. Something with the scoreboard or some stats.
Yeah, I think they're just clearing up whether that was a half timeout or full timeout. Because, you know, we were confused too. Obviously, they were confused. They put 30 seconds up. But I think they got that cleared up.
Either way, Eagle ball. Williams now picking it up near the timeline, guarded by Prange. Passing it off to Field. Pitching it over to the left wing. Cox another step back. Passing out to Holmes in the left corner. Handing off to Cox. Getting it to the left baseline. Stepping back out. Bouncing it into Field. On the block. Out to Holmes for an open three. Does not come near the rim there. Grizzly ball. Michael Owen way open on the right block to expand the Grizzly lead to 3 now with 4 minutes left in regulation. Eagles ball. Giza on the left corner, guarded by Owen. Stopped by Bradbury. Handing off to Holmes on left wing. Dumping it down to the low post. Handing it off to Holmes, but there's a foul called.
Almost a little bit of a lucky foul there. Michael Holmes was wide open on that cut. Foul on Ben Krog. First personal. First team foul.
Yeah, and with Grizzlies having only 4 fouls now, that's a good foul to have to stop the shot, especially when the game's that close. It's inbounded, and Bradbury stripping it away all the way on the other side of the backcourt. And Lakeside's going to have to take it back up the court again as it goes all the way across.
And Bradbury getting on the floor trying to grab that ball. But unfortunately, it's off of Bradbury.
Grizzlies playing like a half-court trap here. Is looking like they're setting up. We have Krog covering Field in the back court, or front court rather. Other than that, the Grizzlies are hugging the timeline right now. Or appears a man defense will be put on. Either way, Lakeside ball in the left block. Holmes zips through all the defense. A lot of hops there to get open on the left block, making the lane a one-point game. All the way to the right block from the timeline. Michael Owen sinks the bucket and gives the assist to Bradbury. Eagle ball now. Grizzlies up by 3. Williams at point, guarded by Prange. Casting it down to the right corner. To Cox. Pulling up in the face of Smith. Nearly sinking it, just a little short. Smith on the break now for the Grizzlies. Taking it to left wing. He's double teamed. Handing out to Bradbury. Rotating to the right wing now to Prange. Back to Bradbury at point. Moving into the paint, going up all by himself, floating it up. A travel called before he takes that shot.
Gabe Sossaman checking back into Lakeside's lineup for Brandon Field. And definitely Bradbury traveled there, picked up his dribble, I believe 1-2 little dribbles early, ended up taking 3 steps and gets the travel.
3 minutes left in regulation. Grizzlies up by just 3. Williams at point. Handing off to Cox, tipped away by Prange. Nice sight there to get his hand in the passing lane. Lakeside ball now on the near sideline. Giza's inbounding. Throwing it, not yet. Throwing it to the point to Cox. Handing off to Giza again at point. He's driving in. Nice post move. Handing out to Williams on the right corner. Stolen away by Bradbury way too easily. Giza ducked beneath the pass. Bouncing it to Smith. Going up the layup. Missing it. Bradbury pump fake. Goes up. No shot, but gets fouled hard. Sent to the line by Giza.
Yeah, good job by Danny Bradbury. Instead of going up with that shot straight away, he did a pump fake. And a lot of times, especially this young age, people will jump, try and get in that block. And that's exactly what happened. Giza trying to get that block. Bradbury able to draw the contact. No good on the shot, but he gets 2 free throws. Also, Giza has his 4th personal 18 foul on Lakeside.
And he's been a good facilitator on defense for the Eagles, so if he's fouled out in this late game, could be a game changer as well. Bradbury misses his first free throw. He has 1 more coming. He can extend the lead to 4. Sinks that one with 2:42 left in the 4th. It's a 4-point Grizzly lead. Williams down the near sideline, taking it to the right wing. Guarded by Prange. Fancy dribble moves, gets into the key. Passing it out to the point. It's tipped away by the Grizzlies. Cox retains it at the left wing. Passing it down to the left corner. Sossaman. Out to the far sideline. Holmes handing off to Cox at center circle. Man defense being played by the Grizzlies now to try and keep this defense tight. Passing it to Williams on the right wing. Handing it off to the point to Giza, guarded by Bradbury. Off to Cox now, taking it into the paint. No charge as Bradbury stumbles. He's moving his feet. Fast break. Prange now on the right wing. Finger roll layup off the glass there to make it a 6-point game with 2 minutes left in the 4th. Giza racing across the court. Stepping through. Could have had a pretty good shot there, but a timeout's called right before he gets to the rim. 52-46 with less than 2 minutes left in the 4th. Grizzlies up. We're taking a timeout in this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Dirks Bentley, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, all at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Cubs FM has tickets to these 3 events, and we want to give them away. Enter to win 3 ways. Call, email, or Facebook message Cubs FM. Simply leave a message with your name, contact information, and preferred event. Call Cubs FM at 447-4931, email at kubsfm@newportgrizz.com, or message Cubs FM on Facebook. 1 entry per person. Winners will be drawn Wednesday the 23rd for Monster Jam and Wednesday the 30th for Dirks Bentley and WWE. Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Friday, January 25th, Dirks Bentley, Thursday the 31st, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, Sunday, February 3rd. All at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Call, email, or message Cubs FM for your chance to win today.
We're back here at Lakeside High School. I'm Xander Adams with Josh Carlson. It's 52-46. Grizzlies having a 6-point edge over the Eagles with less than 2 minutes left in this ball game. This is going to be an exciting one coming down to the final minutes. Lakeside definitely a decent team. 10-for-5 record as of now. 12-1 for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, never underestimate Lakeside. In these most recent years that we've been broadcasting, you and I, they never.
You can never count them out.
They're never
exactly.
out of it.
Exactly. Played last year, most recountable, playing them in districts. They just killed the Grizzlies. We underestimated them, I think. Got a little confident after going on a little bit of a win streak early in district playoffs, and they just creamed us, really. Lakeside ball now in the backcourt. Williams has it. 1:57 left in regulation. Grizzlies up by 6. Prange guarding Williams at point, handing it off to Holmes now. Holmes driving into the right block. All the way, hook shot, missing. Ben Krog throws it back up, trying to grab the rebound. It's out of bounds behind the backboard. And refs conferring. They're going to call it Lakeside ball. Into the right corner now. Holmes guarded closely by Michael Owen. And losing it is Sossaman. Stealing it was Krog, and ball's loose everywhere. Bradbury retains it somehow. And there's a jump ball called. Or no, a timeout called before that. Good play by Coach Poncho there to be able to keep the ball as the Grizzlies, as it's everywhere, really. It's 52-46. There's been a timeout called. We're going to stay right here with 1:33 left in the fourth. Down by 6. Josh, what do you think the Eagles need to do to come back into this game? He's coughing a bit here.
Sorry about that. I'm just getting over a sickness. That's why I wasn't there on Tuesday. But Lakeside, I think they need to get the ball inside more. Not able to draw a lot of contact. Newport's been playing fantastic defense on the inside as well as the outside. Only 4 fouls this half and only have like 8 fouls in the game. So they've been able to keep their defense flowing with what we usually see with all those steals and stuff, while keeping a relatively low foul count. And I think that's going to help Newport, especially if this game ends up going into overtime, because none of the players on Newport, except for Danny Bradbury, has 3 or more fouls.
And that's definitely something we could see. This game could very well go into overtime, just coming down to it. If Lakeside is able to issue out some fouls to send the Grizzlies to the line, they've not been the best free throw shooters tonight by any means. This could very well go into overtime, even though with just a minute and a half left, the Grizzlies are up by 6. There's a lot of different outcomes for this game right now. Grizzly ball on the far sideline. Bradbury inbounding it now to the backcourt. Stolen away by Williams. He's at the left corner now. Pitching it to Giza. Swatted by Krog as he goes up on the left block, but there's a push called.
Foul on Ben Krog. It's his second personal. 15 foul on Newport. Sends Giza to the line to shoot 2.
Giza 2 shots at the line now. If he can sink both of these, it'll be a 2-possession game. Even just one of them. He makes that first one. 52-47 with a minute and a half left. Giza, second shot pending. Rattles out. Michael Owen snags the rebound for the Grizzlies, bouncing it to Krog now in the backcourt. And there's a foul called, I think, against Crosby Giza there, as Tug Smith grabs the pass.
Excuse me. Foul on Gabe Sussman. His first personal, 19 foul. Smith now at the line shooting 1-1.
No, that is charged to Crosby Giza. His fourth personal, the 9th for Lakeside.
Nah, because that would have been his 5th.
Scoreboard.
I have no clue, because I swear he had 4 before. Maybe not. But Tug Smith getting that first free throw to go. Newport, it appears, is starting to hit those free throws at the crucial moments of the game.
Absolutely. Smith now, seconds up. Falls in for the Grizzlies. It's 54-47 with a minute 23 left in the fourth. Holmes at left wing, taking it to point. Down into the post. A lot of contact. His body's hit, and there's a foul called.
Yeah, Newport, very aggressive defense, as you see there. Tug Smith going flying, trying to get that steal. It's his second personal. 16 foul on Newport.
Giza inbounding on the baseline for Lakeside. Quickly to the right corner to Sossman. Nice pass down low to A Lakeside Eagle there, but he misses his shot, rebounded by Smith over a lot of towering competition. Bradbury on the pass gets the foul, setting Newport to double bonus.
Tristan Cox with that foul. It's Cox's 4th personal. 10th team foul.
Yes, a few Lakeside players here in foul trouble now, Giza and Cox, who both started for the Eagles. Bradbury sinks his first, and as you said, sinking their shots when it's the most crucial.
And actually, that's Cox's 2nd foul. Stats were wrong. My bad.
And that second one gives Bradbury the friendly bounces, goes in. Quick pass to the other side of the court, and Holmes loses it out of bounds as it's tipped by Owen. It's Eagle ball. 56-47, Grizzlies up by 9 with a minute 05 left in the 4th. Into the right wing to Holmes. Looking for a pass, kicking it out to the point to Sossaman. Moving into the right corner, swinging it out to the point. Holmes shoots. Very contested 3 there. No need for that. Smith grabs the board. High pass to Bradbury in the backcourt. 50 seconds left in the game. Grizzlies up by 9. Bradbury losing the ball in the key. Got scared by a defender there. Taken by Sossaman. It's Eagle ball at the point now. Cox trying to cross Smith. Going up against Contest, missing it. Smith grabs the board with 34 seconds left in the 4th, and Giza is going to foul out as he fouls Smith intentionally.
As you said, 5th and final foul for Giza. 10th plus for Lakeside. Brandon Field checking in for Giza.
Tug Smith at the line shooting 2 now. And this was definitely a thriller all throughout. But with more foul shots, if the Grizzlies can keep hitting them, it's pretty safe to call this a game. Smith makes his first. Second shot pending by Smith. That's up. And barely bouncing around, getting the friendly bounces, goes in. 58-47 now, 32 seconds left in the game. Williams sprinting down the court to Sossaman, left wing. Driving into the key, slinging it out to the right wing to Holmes. Crossing Bradbury, it's tipped away. Holmes retains that point now. Cox, 21 seconds left. Williams forcing a 3, falls in. That's a marvelous shot by Javon Williams. 17 seconds left in regulation, and he cuts the lead down to 8. It's 58-50. A full timeout is called. We're going to be taking a full timeout on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Dirks Bentley, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, all at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Cubs FM has tickets to these 3 events, and we want to give them away. Enter to win 3 ways. Call, email, or Facebook message Cubs FM. Simply leave a message with your name, contact information, and preferred event. Call Cubs FM at 447-4931, email at kubsfm@newportgrizz.com, or message Cubs FM on Facebook. 1 entry per person. Winners will be drawn Wednesday the 23rd for Monster Jam and Wednesday the 30th for Dirks Bentley and WWE. Monster Jam Triple Threat Series, Friday, January 25th. Dirks Bentley, Thursday the 31st, and WWE Live Pregame Pandemonium, Sunday, February 3rd. All at the Spokane Veterans Memorial Arena. Call, email, or message Cubs FM for your chance to win today.
Welcome back to Lakeside High School. For this Northeast A-League matchup, the Grizzlies visiting the Eagles. 58-50 the score with less than 20 seconds left in regulation. I'm Xander Adams with Josh Carlson. Javon Williams before that timeout nailing a clutch 3 there to try and close the lead a bit if they're going to have any chance to top the Grizzlies in this matchup. It's 58-50 with 17 seconds left in regulation. Grizzlies have it in a full court press on by the Eagles. Looks like they'll probably try to foul again, send someone to the line. And the ref's holding the ball. Not entirely sure what the issue is. I think, they put 0.8 seconds more on the clock there. Prange now inbounding for the Grizzlies. Getting it to Bradbury and fouled by Sossaman now.
And that is clock management right there. Lakeside obviously looking for as many possessions as they can have. Bradbury picking it up towards the end of the game so far. with free throw wise.
Yeah,
He's shooting 50%, 3 for 6, but in this fourth quarter, 3 for 4. 2 shots for Bradbury.
Bradbury having 11 in this game as of now. That was good, and searching for someone who hasn't been shooting good at the stripe recently for the Grizzlies as maybe a target for the Eagles, but all the Grizzlies who have shot during this fourth quarter have been shooting decently. Bradbury sinks that second shot. It's 59-50 with 15.9 seconds left in regulation. Cox now running down the court, almost losing it. Passing out to Sossman. It's tipped away by Krog. Out on the far sideline with 9.8 seconds left in the fourth. Grizzlies up by 10. Sossman inbounding now. To Cox, getting open at the left corner, driving in, floating it up, missing. Field grabs the board, stripped away, out of bounds by Bradbury. It's going to be Lakeside ball with 5.3 seconds left. And Lakeside was not going to quit till the very end, but it seems it might be over. Williams grabbing the inbound, moving to the left wing, passing out to Sossman with 2 seconds left, launches a tray, missing off back iron, and that concludes this Northeast A-League matchup. 60-50, the final score. Grizzlies topping the Eagles, making their record now 13-1. Their next game against the Deer Park Stags next Tuesday. That's going to be a big one. We're going to have some post-game stats. Make sure you stay tuned on this Grizzly basketball broadcast.
Cubs FM gives a big thanks to Big Moose Rental Center and Trading Post. Located at 917 9th Street, just before the high school in Priest River, Big Moose Rental Center provides a variety of amenities: rentals, secondhand, consignment, eBay sales, antiques, and more. Big Moose Rental Center is open from 7:30 to 6 Monday through Friday and 9 to 3 Saturday and Sunday. You may contact Big Moose Rental Center at 208-448-2736. The right tool for the right job. That's Big Moose Rental Center and Trading Post.
We're back at Lakeside High School. The Grizzlies winning 60-50, and check that really quick. Next game for the Grizzlies tomorrow at home at Newport High School against the Freeman Scotties.
And quickly now for some post-game stats. First for Lakeside, Javon Williams, 8 points. Micah Holmes, 15. Tristan Cox, 11. Crosby Giza, 7. Brandon Field had 4. Gabe Sossman ended the night with 5. And then for Newport, Tarek Smith ends with 13. Mike Lowen